नाज़रीन सलाम अलैकुम सत श्री अकाल ते नमस्कार। जिस तरह कि तुहानू पता ही है कि असी हर वीक माइंड एंड बॉडी प्रोग्राम लैके तुहाडी सेवा दे विच हाज़र हुंदे हां। ये जिहड़ा माइंड एंड बॉडी प्रोग्राम है ये BNC मैडिकल सेंटर के ताबन दे नाल पेश किया जाता है, जिहड़ा कि ब्रैम्पटन दे विच जिथे दो रोड्स मिलदियां ने ब्रैमली एंड कंट्री साइड उस दी इंटरसैक्शन के उपर है। ये ब्रैम्पटन दे विच साडा मैडिकल सेंटर है अंडर द सेम रूफ। फर्स्ट टाइम वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग फिजियोथेरेपी एंड कैरोप्रैक्टिस सर्विसेज। एट द सेम टाइम वी हैव अर्जेंट केयर, वॉक-इन clinic and family practice. We have 4 doctors, 2 are male, 2 are female. Our blood lab open 7 days a week. Not only that, we have a dermatologist, skin specialist ने साडे कोले dermatologist जे तुहानू कोई skin दी कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो तुसी अपॉइंटमेंट बना के किसी दा रेफरल डॉक्टर दा जरूर लेना पएगा, तुसी उन्हां नू मिल सकदे हो। इस तो इलावा साडे कोल काउंसलिंग दी सर्विसेज भी ने। काउंसलिंग दे विच डॉक्टर फैनी जिहड़े कि फुल फ्लैज डॉक्टर ऑफ मेडिसिन एज वेल एज शी इज मास्टर इन काउंसलिंग। सो पहली बार टोटल इंटैरियो दे विच इक्को एक डॉक्टर फैनी ने जिहड़े कि डॉक्टर मैडिसिन ते मास्टर इन काउंसलिंग ने। सो इस करके सोने ते सुहागे वाली गल है, जदों भी किसी भैन भरा नू कोई डिप्रैशन हो जाता, कोई एंगजाइटी है, कोई सुइसाइडल दे विचार आउंदे ने, कोई पैनिक अटैक हुंदे ने, घर दे विच लड़ाई झगड़ा रहिंदा, कोई डाइवोर्स दा केस हो जाता, कोई असाल्ट विद वैपन, असाल्ट विदाउट वैपन, ईवन कोर्ट्स भी साडियां कहंदियां कि काउंसलिंग की सर्विस लो। सो जिहड़े साडे कोल प्रोफैशनल ने इंटैरियो दे विच जिथे वो मैडिकल मैडिसिन के तौर पर तुहाडी हैल्प करते हैं, उस दे नाल नाल वो प्रोफैशनल ने काउंसलिंग करन दे लई। तुहानू कोई भी रैफरल लिआउण दी लोड़ नहीं, तुसीं सीधा BNC मैडिकल सेंटर दे विच आके उन्हां नाल अपॉइंटमेंट बना सकते हो। इस तो इलावा साडे कोल IDA फार्मेसी है, BNC फार्मेसी। उहदी की खासियत है कि तुसीं जदों भी कोई प्रिस्क्रिप्शन लैंदे हो किसी भी मैडिकल डॉक्टर तो, चाहे वो फैमिली डॉक्टर है चाहे तुसीं वॉक-इन च जाने हो, तो तुहानू वो जिहड़ी मैडिसिन है वो फार्मेसी ते जाके लिआउणी पैंदी है। पर साडी फार्मेसी दी खासियत है कि तुसीं सिर्फ उन्हां नू फोन करना है, वो तुहाडे घरों आके प्रिस्क्रिप्शन जिहनूं असीं पर्ची कहने चक लिआउंदे ने ते दवाई तैयार करके तुहाडे घर डिलीवरी ते पिकअप फ्री है, नाल तुहानूं समझा के जाणगे। इस तो इलावा साडे कोले BNC विजन सेंटर है। BNC विजन सेंटर की है कि वी हैव 4 आई डॉक्टर्स। whenever you feel any eye problem you can make an appointment with our eye doctor, you will get the appointment within a week or so। ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਐਨਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਦੁਕਾਨ ਹੈ। ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਤਾ ਕਿ 50% ਹੈ, 60% 80% ਹੈ। ਮੇਰਾ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੰਪਲ ਜੀ ਔਨ 에ਅਰ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸਿਸ ਨੇ ਲੋਐਸਟ ਗਰੰਟਿਡ ਲੋਐਸਟ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਹੈ। ਵਿਦਿਨ 60 ਡੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੋਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬ੍ਰਾਂਡ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੀਸ਼ਾ ਲੈਣੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਫਰੇਮ ਲੈਣੇ ਹੋ, ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਤੇੜੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਰਫ ਆ ਕੇ ਦੱਸਣਾ, ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੋ ਜਾਂ ਝੂਠ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇ ਵੀ ਵਾਪਸ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਐਨਕ ਵੀ ਦੇ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ। ਇਹ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਰੰਟੀ ਹੈ। ਹੌਸਪਿਟੈਲਿਟੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੌਸਪਿਟੈਲਿਟੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੰਨੀ ਵੀ ਹੈ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਕਰੋ ਜਾਂ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, whenever you visit for even for gas station, for any laser surgery, you just visit us and have a cup of tea or coffee। सो ये साड़ियाँ सर्विस सी, इन्हां दे सहयोग दे नाल असीं माइंड एंड बॉडी प्रोग्राम पेश करते हैं। जिवें कि तुहानूं नाल दी नाल पता है कि असीं हर वीक किसी ना किसी जिहड़ी साडी परसनैलिटीज़ हुंदियां ने सोसाइटी दे विच उन्हां नूं लैके आउने। ज़्यादा साडे डॉक्टर्स हुंदे ने जिहड़े कि कैनेडियन ते अमेरिकन लाइसेंस डॉक्टर ने, पर हुण क्योंकि ब्रैम्पटन दे विच नहीं सगों थ्रू आउट कैनेडा दे विच फैडरल इलैक्शनस चल रही ने, सो इस करके मैं कदे ना कदे कोई जिहड़े पॉलिटिशियंस ने जां कोई कैंडीडेट है उन्हां नूं भी लैके आउणा। पिछले वीक साडे कोल लॉयर आए सीगे, अज साडे कोल जिहड़ी ऑल राउंड फिगर है, ऑल राउंड पर्सनैलिटी है। आई कांट से दैट शी इज़ ए पॉलिटिशियन और शी डिड हर काउंसलिंग एक्सपर्ट, पुलिस दे विच भी है, इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस विच भी है। इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी टू एक्सप्लेन हर द पर्सनैलिटी। इट्स ऑल राउंडर आई कैन से इन ए सिंपल वर्ड। Tatiana Singh, maybe I pronounce the wrong name, so please excuse me if I'm the right, that is the way I pronounce, so you can correct me. First, welcome in the show. So So can you tell me, can you tell me your background, like you are born Canadian or you came from the different country and when you came, and your family background too, please?
Yes, I came in 1989. I come from Chile. My name, by the way, is Tatiana Sanhueza, and people usually confuse it with Russian, and because I have European and Latin background, then people don't know where I am from, and plus my accent. So I came as an immigrant with my family, my mom and my two brothers. My sister was already here, and our dream was to come here and to empower ourselves to be better, to understand the language, the culture, to get involved as fast as we could because we wanted to make a nice, good living in here. So I came when I was 15 years old. So to me, everything was new. I remember when I came in October, at that time, it was a little bit of a snow. So I was looking around coming out of the airport and I said, my God, where I am? And then like everything was strange. And the first trip that I did was to Yordle Mall. And my brother-in-law said the two first words that you need and must understand here is to say please and thank you. You always have to be kind regardless of where you go and who you meet. And those two words became like my Bible. And it's very like I like to help people, like I like to learn things. I have been involved in so many things, so that gives me like a better background in different areas. That's why Dr. Ravi, is very wise, but my background is in different areas. But I always had in my mind, I have to keep going and keep going. So I started, I finished my high school here, and then I went to study. I got my degree here as well in International Business Administration, and then I didn't stop studying. I always like to learn because knowledge is power. And I took who knows how many courses in psychology because later on I became a mother and I wanted my two sons to do good in life. I saw the younger generation here that they don't respect the parents, they slam doors, they yell at them. So I'm kind of the old traditional way, and I wanted my sons to preserve that. So I have to empower myself in order to pass that on to them. I am a single mom, and it's very hard, but I have in my mind I just have to keep going one day at a time, and then everything is possible. With God's help, everything is possible, and I just kept going. I didn't stop there. I continued to raise them and study them. So my sons now, they're both in the university and they know fluent 3 languages, English, French, and Spanish. And everybody greets me that, how did you do it? So I always empower women, never ever think you're less because you come from another country. There's chances here, there's opportunities. All what you have to do is just come out of your door and do something. I know the winter is long, don't get depressed. I know you look around and psychologically speaking, when you see everything so dark, all white over a time, you do get depression, but you have to help yourself. Look for the signs. If you are sleepy, you don't feel the energy, sometimes you feel like crying all the time, you need your family, then engage yourself in community work. Go talk to other people, get into programs. All winter is beautiful if you look at it with a nice view. Come skiing. I had to learn with my sons. I fell a few times, but it's okay. I get up and I keep going. Do sports. I am kind of not that well into the sport, but I did it. I got into yoga. That gave me energy. I couldn't sleep sometimes at night because I have a lot of responsibilities on my shoulder. But you have to find ways to help yourself to improve, and then you can pass on to your sons. I'm very proud of them because they're strong. Both of them, they're very well educated and strong boys. So I'm happy to see that every day, and that shows that I did the work well. I also got involved with a legal firm, and we helped to negotiate and mediate cases. So because the law here sometimes tends to be take longer time because the two parties don't agree into like their ideas. They don't want to compromise. Sometimes their ego takes a part. When you merge two different cultures, a different way of thinking. So the psychology classes that I took, it helped me to actually mediate and try to negotiate. And sometimes we have the solutions, and when we put it on the table, then they see it and they realize that there's no need to be prolonging all these cases. That it's not good for everybody to be stuck at a court for hours. You don't know what's happening with a stranger here, and in your cases, then you keep battling. So it's not good. So we have to mediate and make them see that it's not right to be fighting all the time. Life is short, people, so we need to live happy. I also got involved into the politics as well. I started helping the conservatives with Doug Ford and his leadership campaign. So I was very happy to do that because it gave me another perspective. What I like to learn, I love politics and law. That's my main focus there. So I started to get to know a whole bunch of other areas, other nice people, other politicians, and that gave me another open door to get into there and start meeting from everywhere, different backgrounds and different political parties. Then after he won and became the premier, and then I went to help before he became the premier, when he won the leadership for the PC party, then he went into the trying to win for the premier seat, and I was asked to go help them for the Etobicoke North office. So I went there because he needed to win that riding, and we did a lot of work because it wasn't easy, and then we had to go and encounter so many difficulties, but we did it, and he won, became the premier, and also won that seat as an MPP. Then I met Ramona Singh, the conservative candidate for Brampton East, and I'm also involved in her campaign, helping her, and she's very good, very wise, very strong, and I'm happy to be part of her team. And the elections are coming up on the 21st, so don't forget to vote because it's very important.
Okay, as I mentioned in the beginning in my introduction, that Tatiana Singh is all-rounder. So you can see it's a proof that she started from the one thing and going each and every aspect she touched, and now the time, the first, the half is almost over. So ਪਿਆਰੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕੋ, ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ, ਬੜੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਇਹ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਏ ਤੇ ਅਖੀਰ ਤੱਕ ਐਂਡ ਤੱਕ ਚਲੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੰਟਰਸਟਿੰਗ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਟਾਕਸ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਪੋਲਿਟਿਕਸ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਸੋ please don't go away, we will be back soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
ਵੈਲਕਮ ਬੈਕ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟੇਟਿਆਨਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਆਲ ਰਾਊਂਡਰ ਨੇ, ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਸ਼ੀ ਇਜ਼ ਆਲ ਰਾਊਂਡਰ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਜੌਬਸ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਕੋਈ ਕਦੇ ਸਾਈਕੋਲੋਜੀ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਪੋਲੀਟਿਕਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਨਵੋਲਵ ਨੇ, ਲਾਇਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਨੋ ਡਾਊਟ ਸ਼ੀ ਇਜ਼ ਅ ਸਿੰਗਲ ਮਦਰ, ਬਟ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲਣ ਦਾ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਕੋਈ 3 ਵੀਕ ਤੋਂ ਟਾਈਮ ਮਿਲਿਆ। ਫਾਰ ਦ ਲਾਸਟ 3 weeks we know each other in the campaign of Ramona Singh, who is contesting from Brampton East, but I was really impressed about her personality. She's so hard worker. She's so hard worker, because I can't work though she's jumping to each and every door and distribute the flyer with the same smiling face. Even I can't go more than 2 or 3 houses because of my age and energy too. So now, because at the end, before our previous conversation, she was telling that she is helping Ramona Singh. So let me ask some question about the campaign, because only the next week, only rather 4 or 5 days are left. Monday Monday is the election day. So let's talk about the election. So can you please tell us, these days, very simple question, especially in 905 areas, most of the people, they don't take interest to cast the vote, especially young kids, right, 18s and above. So they are listening, they are arguing, but on the election day, they don't cast. So can you tell me about the importance, how you can push the people, whosoever listening, that what is the importance to cast the vote?
Sure, Dr. Ravi. The importance of voting is like a crucial one. If you like a government to do policies and laws that protect you, that are in your best interest, then you need to exercise your right to vote. You need to be aware of the platform of all the candidates that you think that you will be supporting, but do a wise decision, because not everything that you see in the media is going to be the right thing. So do your study, do your homework, do a reading. Like we have the internet at our hands, and so many the radios. You can even call them, try to meet them, talk to them, feel how they feel about their platform, what are their interested. So it's very important to cast your vote, because as you know, like in the 1900s at the beginning, people even died trying to earn the right to vote. Women were neglected. The right to vote was only given to privileged men. Then they started advocating and forming all these groups, and eventually country by country added the right to vote. So it's very important. It's been like it wasn't allowed, not everybody was allowed. Now if you are 18 years old and a Canadian citizen, you have the right to go vote. So remember, all the policies and laws are going to be made based on your vote. So do your homework wisely.
Okay, so I have another question. Practically, when I was traveling in the car or anything, especially we are talking about the Brampton area, especially even you're riding Brampton East, I saw so many signs are on the public property. Even for the city property on the walls. I'm not saying blue or red or brown, whatever, all three big parties, they have the sign. That is totally illegal. Right? So when they know that it's illegal, so then why are they putting those signs on that property? If they are, it means we recognize that we are interested in the illegal activities too. So what do your personal views is that the candidates should put on the legal ways or take the permission of the householder? If they allowed, only then they can put. But most of the houses, they said, oh, we even don't know. Night time people came and put the sign. What is your experience from that?
Absolutely, you're absolutely right, Dr. Ravi. Because I'm part of Ramona Singh's campaign, we have encountered that her signs have been removed. They're put in other properties that we haven't even knocked on. We haven't even talked to the people. So in the middle of the night, sometimes the oppositions, they tend to do this kind of things. And I don't know why they follow the illegal things, because as Dr. Ravi mentioned, you have boundaries and you have to respect. Like when you go and ask for permission and they give it to you, then you go put it. But why the other parties will come and post 2 or 3 signs at a property? They will go back on the properties, they have back fences, so they will put it on the other side. So it's advertisement for them, for the passerbys, all the cars. But is it legal? No, it's not. And if they put something that you didn't request, the number here to call is 311, and that's the city number. Or you can go you can also call the city and ask for them to be removed, because they have to. You have boundaries. So usually after the water pipes, then becomes the city property, and your house is here. So between your house and your lawn, you are the owner. So if you don't give the authorization for other parties to come and put 2 or 3 signs, and call. It's simple. And I don't know why. Like we have encountered so many problems like that. Our crew comes out and puts it in the right places where people actually said okay to do it, and then the next day they're gone. And some of them we don't even know where they are. Some of them we have found them ripped apart on the floor. I personally, when I come out and I see one on the floor, I usually come and stop my car and go fix it and put it there. But the other ones are missing. Where did they go? Who knows? We'll have to ask the opposition.
And last week there was a all candidates debate in the city of Lambton, and you were there, and
Yes.
I was sitting close to you.
Yes.
I just want to know about your personal experience, right? There are five, all parties were there. Liberal, all members are there except I think one member, and progressive, conservative. So actually now it's a conservative party. It's a very confusing. So they have only two candidates.
Yes.
Ramona and Arpan.
Arpan, yes.
And then NDP candidates, all five people were there, then Green Party and another party. So out of all these debates, they ask the question, what is your personal feeling? What do you get it out of it? What is your experience that the candidates are eligible? Sometimes the candidate, but my personal feeling, they couldn't even understand the question,
Yes.
how they can help in parliament. So what is your observation about that debate?
I like the debates personally because then you get a chance to see how they interact with each other. If they are when they are being asked for questions, then you can see if they are concise with their answers, if they understand the question, and then it gives you an idea. Can this person represent me in parliament? Can this person know what we want? If they can answer a question or they don't touch the topic or they go around, then how are they going to be representing us? So it's very important to come to this debate and see them. I was there, look, even though some members weren't there, I was very proud of the Conservative Party because only two came up, Arpan Khanna and Ramona Singh from Brampton North, Arpan Khanna, and Ramona Singh from Brampton East. They were sitting at the middle, but they were very strong. All the questions, they were answered straight to the point, concise, and they didn't need to be asked two second times like it happened with other candidates, that they didn't know what they were talking about. Some people started talking about other irrelevant topics. So, and the people there asking the question, they had to refrain again and ask again, or ask them again to come back to the topic. So, to me, it shows weakness.
Okay, can you tell me something? We should be fair. Like as you mentioned that Ramona Singh and Arpan was the only two candidates from Conservative Party, whereas there are five people. Why
Yes.
there are three people were absent?
I don't know about that, Dr. Ravi. I wish they would all could have been there. They all were notified. Maybe they have other previous arrangements. They have, because campaigns are very, very, like the time is very limited. Since the early morning until the night, you don't stop. And I can tell you that because I am involved in one and I see it all the time. So I don't know. I don't know why. Like you will have to ask those three candidates that weren't there.
But I met most of the people after debate. And people have two type of versions. People are thinking different ways. One are saying they are scared not to face. Second, people, most of the people, they said they don't care about. They know these are all no importance of these debates, so they don't care about to come. And third thing, we can give a benefit of doubt that maybe they have the previous engagement, so that's why they don't come. What is your personal feeling?
I don't think they were afraid to come. What I think, sometimes their schedule kind of contradicts. I know it was an important thing. Maybe they were sick. I don't know. I haven't had the chance to talk to them and inquire why they didn't come, because we're focused in Brampton East and helping Ramona Singh to get elected, because it's a very tough job. Anybody that is involved in politics is one of the toughest jobs. I have done so many, but this one is very demanding since the morning until the night. I wish all of them good luck, because it's a tough job and it requires a tremendous amount of work, financially, emotionally, and it's every day constant changes. But I don't know, like I hope like they are okay and have valid reasons to attend, because I'm sure they're the people that they represent, they will be asking them.
Okay, so as Ramona mentioned to me that she was working in this riding for the last 1.5 years, because she was clear that she's contesting the election from this riding, and you are helping her too, because whenever I had a chance to see her, you are always there. So what is your personal, not as a party or as a sport, what is your personal feeling or judgment that although in the newspapers, in the radios, TVs, it says it's a neck-to-neck fight in liberals and with the conservative, even now the NDP is coming up too. So what is your feeling? What is your situation, that what are the chances, like 10, 20, 30, 80, 100%? What are the chances of Ramona Singh to win?
I am very confident that she will win. As of to what kind of percentage, I do not know, because we have encountered now that more people are coming out to vote, which is great compared to previous elections. And I have the confidence because she's very well prepared. I have seen her at debates, when she talks to other people, when she goes face to face with the voters, when she talks to other party members, when she talks to the constituency, like law people, like everybody. She's very concise. She advocates for the people. She believes and she has the passion for politics, and she wants change. She wants Brampton to develop, to have more infrastructure. She wants to open a whole like a program to inclusive with everybody in the Brampton East area. We have different communities. She has so many programs in her mind that she wants to do, and all what she needs to do is just to get elected. I'm sure she will, because she relates to the people. When you see her talking, it's like they know each other for long. She has a passion to do things as well, and she really loves what she's doing. So then she puts all her effort. Sometimes at night she's so tired because all her energy went out the door trying to reach out to everybody, to make sure that everybody comes out to vote, to teach them how important it is to exercise your vote. So I'm very confident that she will win.
So in a nutshell, because the time is almost over, so if you ask me the same question, so I can say very simple way, like as a student of spirituality with comparative religion, so I can say it's our duty to work hard, and the fruits is in God's hand.
Yes.
And so I think we can finish this thing, that she's working hard, she's intelligent. Our duty is to work hard honestly and leave it up to the Almighty.
To God, yeah.
And the result is in Almighty's hand, and that if we are sincere, of course, God always give the right things, and we should trust the Almighty. Whatever the decision is on Monday, by the evening everything will be clear. So you came to our studio. Thank you very much again. So
thank you for having me.
Whenever we have a chance, we will invite you, and we have to discuss more different topics. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.
So
Ravi.
ਦਰਸ਼ਕੋ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸਾਡਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਵੀਕ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕਣਗੀਆਂ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਐਕਸ ਐਮਪੀਜ਼ ਨੇ, ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰਸ ਨੇ, ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਵੀਕ ਹੋਪਫੁਲੀ ਅਸੀਂ 1 ਘੰਟੇ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਸੋ ਵੀ ਵਿਲ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਈਚ ਐਂਡ ਐਵਰੀਥਿੰਗ, that who win, who lost, what is the party situation. So I already discussed with the interior ministers as well as federal ministers and the member of parliament who are ex, or maybe they are present, I don't know. So we will discuss for another hour next week. So till now, thank you very much.